We've got some pretty breaking news with Fanatics' new breaking platform. It looks as though they've just started to take applications for breakers and sellers to join their platform. Now, we heard about Fanatics Live, which is what their platform is called, a number of months ago. I think it was back in February. It might have actually even dropped on my birthday. And essentially, what they alluded to was that this platform was coming. They were looking to sell collectibles online. They're looking to sell directly to customers through their platform. But more importantly, we're looking to target breaking. Now, I think the person who spoke about this the most at the time was Neo Cards and Comics, which was pretty cool from him because he's always got, really good insights on this. But I don't think they were taking applications until just now. Now, essentially, I woke up this morning to somebody tagging me in this post on Twitter where they basically, announced themselves and were essentially looking for people to follow, but also looking for people to take, applications. Now, I did the little vindication post here from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Great show if you're a fan, because I, like Sports Code Radio, as was tagged by this individual, have been talking about this quite a lot, especially with all these Whatnot issues. And me in particular talking about how with Whatnot making all these mistakes, they needed to be very careful because we had Fanatics coming on board and saying what their intentions were, but they hadn't really made any moves just yet. Now we basically got them taking one step further with regards to taking applications. Whatnot should be very freaking scared because Whatnot have made a crap ton of mistakes. And I had a suspicion that they were a little bit concerned around this coming, given their response to trying to implement, a community moderator program and trying to be more transparent with the community with some of these, bleacher breaks issues where they've come out and, responded to the community. It seemed a bit different from them because they've not done that in the past. I think the intentions from Fanatics is, what has got them to start acting a little bit more on those kinds of things. Now, you can sort of see here, they're basically just looking for people to follow them and give a bit more attention to what they're trying to do, and basically saying, if you're keen, check out our link tree. So if you click on this, it basically takes you to this page and gives you an option to apply to sell, to join their beta launch, and give you some insight as to some opportunities to work for them if that is something of interest to you. Now, Fanatics Live, like I said, has been on Instagram and Twitter, I believe, since this news broke. There was an article that had Michael Rubin talking about the intentions of this platform back in February, and Neo Cards and Comics also covered it. I don't think they were taking applications at the time. Now, if you click into this, it essentially pops this thing up that you'll see some more insights where, again, they are reiterating that they want to be bringing you the best service when it comes to selling, live auction selling, and then also sports card breaking. You can apply for this on here. I don't think this was around back in Feb. I think this is brand new as of the last 24 to 48 hours. Again, I'm happy to be proven wrong or told that I'm wrong on that. It's news to me. I just thought I would share it all with you in case you also weren't aware. Now, again, I know people have reached out to me and have essentially told me on the DL that, Fanatics is looking to try and launch this, at a certain time of year around a certain card show. I won't name names, but I think we're maybe 1 or 2 months away from, seeing this become officially launched and in effect in the very, very near future. So again, that's what also makes me think this is new and it's not something that I've just missed. So I'm really keen to get your thoughts on this. Do you think it's a good thing? Like, I think it's a very interesting one. More competition is always good in my opinion. The fact that we now have somebody put pressure on Whatnot is a really good thing. Like, yes, you could say people do break, through Facebook, through Instagram, through YouTube, through their own websites. But, Whatnot has a really good ability to easily connect sellers and buyers, at the press of a button, right? It's really easy to interact from your phone. And Whatnot, like I've touched on many times, have gotten away with making so many basic errors that I think they need to be held more accountable for. I think Fanatics is going to be there to hold them more accountable. Because if Fanatics come on board and do the same things that Whatnot are doing, then, Fanatics have dropped the ball completely. But Fanatics have been able to see literally everything that is there for you to not do when it comes to breaking. They've been shown what not to do, and that is a pun. It's a good one. I think I like it. I think you should too. But essentially, they've been shown what not to do, right? So if they come in and allow breakers to sort of get away with dodgy setups, if they allow breakers to steal cards and stay on their platform and not do anything about it, then they are complete idiots. One of the things I talk to all the time is Fanatics coming in and stipulating, mandating to breakers that you need to have 3 camera setups, right? You need to show a face cam, you need to show table cam, you need to show a faraway cam of the room, so no hanky-panky can go on. Cards can, under no circumstances, leave your table. If they do leave your table, even if it's a genuine mistake, you're soft banned. If it's a legitimate mistake and you're trying to steal cards, you're banned completely. That's the mindset these guys should be taking. They have, the perfect opportunity here to set up an appropriate set of policies and procedures to protect their business, to protect their customers. If they don't do that, that doesn't hold out a lot of hope for me with regards to the rest of their business operations, i.e. with the manufacturing of sports cards and things like that, because this is literally the easiest thing for them to try and do, right? They have all the product, they can streamline it through their platform, They've been shown what doesn't work. So if they still don't fix it and they make those same mistakes, that is a really poorly run business, in my opinion. So I'm really keen to sort of see what comes off the back of this. Now, also, one thing I wanted to quickly clarify on in the last video where we spoke about, the whatnot breaks and the risk of fraud on whatnot as well, is that, I saw an opportunity here for Fanatics to try and, streamline exclusivity on their platform, i.e. if you want to buy product from them, you have to break on their platform. You cannot break on whatnot. You cannot break on YouTube. Now, somebody said, Daniel, that's a monopoly. That's not a good thing. I agreed. I wanted to clarify my thoughts a little bit, because what I think will happen in that instance is not so much them forcing you to use their platform. It'll be something like, if you want to get better margins on the product you're buying from us, i.e. 5% discount, 10% discount, you have to break exclusively on our platform. If you want to break elsewhere, sure, but you have to pay the retail price, the appropriate retail price. So I think, or the recommended retail price, I should say. So I think that's how they'll go about it. But again, I think it's pretty cool. Let me know if this is not new. I know Fanatics Live is not new because, the article back in Feb, Neo talked about it a number of months ago as well. If I recall, I think it was, straight after that or the same day. I remember watching it at the time. I don't think this element here with the whole applications and applying to be part of these breaks and a part of their platform is old. I think it's new news. So that's sort of it. Wanted to quickly give that to you. I hope you found it interesting. As always, let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you hate me, if you love me, whatever it is, I'm happy to chat to you no matter what, as always. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.